A humanitarian's humanitarian was memorialized today at the Staples Center. Not only a great musician, Michael Jackson still holds the record, certified by Guinness, for most charities supported by a popular artist. Thousands came out to witness the tribute, and on television and online, over 1 billion people watched the farewell of a supernova. Gary, Indiana loses its native son, but they keep producing talent. From GI to the Black Ensemble Theater to Disney to Broadway. He's been on The View, The Daily Show, and he's on Broadway with Dreamgirls. Joining us now by telephone from New York City to give us his regards to Michael Jackson, recording artist and actor, born in GI, Chess Greg, also known as Chester Gregory. Thanks for being on the show, my friend.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you so much for having me, man. Man, it's just, Michael Jackson was my inspiration for, becoming an entertainer. Just being from Gary, Indiana, just when I first saw that Thriller video, that was it. That was it. And I still know the choreography. I would challenge anybody to this day to see.
And next time you come to town, when I see you, I'm going to say, oh, Chess Greg is in town. Uh-oh, turn the Thriller music on. Talk to me.
That right shoulder's going to pop up.
There we go.
It's going to pop up, man.
Hey, Chester, talk to me, man. I mean, when it comes to someone as great as Michael Jackson, what does someone like yourself do in terms of the artistry? Are you trying to be as good as Mike? Are you trying to find yourself? What does the artist think about someone as great as Michael Jackson?
Well, I can only, emulate his talent, but not imitate. I think, that's the best way to take this. But you turn on the TV, you see, pretty much any popular artist today, influenced by his work in some kind of way. Yeah. But actually, I took it a step further back when I did the Jackie Wilson story, and I got to see where Michael Jackson got his influence from, from the original source. We know that he drew, influences from James Brown, but I would say a lot of his influence came from Jackie Wilson.
Yeah.
And so with me, I hadn't really heard much about Jackie Wilson until I really started studying for the show. And, as I did, it really, gave me a whole different, view of Michael and how Michael, they said today, he studied the greats and he became greater.
Yeah,
so
it's like James Brown gets the credit, but when you look at Michael Jackson being a student of Jackie Wilson, it makes even more sense because at a very young age, Jackie Wilson had a major influence on Michael Jackson.
Major, and even until his entire career, the way Michael Jackson used to do his spans, it was right leg over left every single time, and that's the exact same way that Jackie Wilson span. And the earlier footage when Michael Jackson was doing some of the more Jackie Wilson influenced steps was kind of more evident. You can even see, then that he had that right foot over left, with his turn. Every single, his entire career. And I just really found that interesting. And so when I got a chance to meet Michael Jackson, because he came back home to Gary, Indiana, and I was a part of a tribute to him, and everybody else was trying to show out and do the whole Michael Jackson skits and stuff like that. So I started out my skit with saying, paying tribute to Jackie Wilson. He was just like, what? And so I did, my whole little Jackie Wilson thing. And then I said, just like how Jackie Wilson influenced you, this is how you inspired me. I did one of my songs. And then Michael Jackson, he stood up and he gave me a standing ovation. I was just like, oh, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Michael Jackson giving Chester Gregory from GI a standing ovation. Hey, Chester, talk to me, man. Favorite Michael Jackson songs? I know there are many. Give me two, man. Favorite songs.
Give you two. I would say I Can't Help It is definitely one of them. Every time I hear that song, it gives me chills. And even, some of my favorite contemporary artists of today, De La Soul, sampled that song and made a song called Break of Dawn from it. So I would say definitely Can't Help It, and definitely I would say Off the Wall is another one.
Yeah, and that Off the Wall album was the breakout album. In fact, Michael Jackson's Off the Wall album, Chester, was the album that basically broke the music business out of its own recession. People in the late 70s, early 80s, they were wondering, can we even sell records anymore? You were looking also at the dawn of the CD age. People could copy records, and they were like, we can't sell records anymore. Lo and behold, Michael Jackson, Off the Wall, and then later on, the Thriller videos. Otis Redding, Jackie Wilson, Dream Girls. You've done it all, Chester. Talk to me, man. What's going on in your life right now?
Well, I have a couple of things going on in my life right now. Right now I'm in the studio with a wonderful producer. His name is Dr. Genius, and he produced a song that's been on the top 10 for about 3 or 4 months now. It's a song by Kid Cudi called Day and Night. And so I'm in the studio actually now with him working on my next album, and I have rehearsals coming up in September for the revival of Dreamgirls.
Wow.
So it's kind of chilling, you know, just knowing that I'll be back at the Apollo Theater where I did the Jackie Wilson story, and then sort of doing another Jackie Wilson influenced character, James Thunder Early, who Eddie Murphy played in the movie.
Yeah.
And then just going back to the Apollo, and like even at the Apollo now where you see there's this huge bouquet of flowers in the shape of Michael Jackson, and then right behind it says Dreamgirls. And so it's just like kind of chilling just to pay homage to this man, and just, you know, he's just involved in every aspect of my life, entertainment wise. So I just really, you know, really feel blessed to be from Gary, Indiana, to have met him and to pay homage to him.
Chester Gregory, thanks so much, Chess Greg, for being on Garrard McClendon Live, man. We appreciate you, and when you come back to GI and to Chicago, give us a holler, all right?
Oh, definitely, man. I'm coming back soon.
Sounds good. Chester Gregory, God bless you now. Take care. All right, still to come, more clips from the Michael Jackson Memorial and your phone call, 630-575-TALK. Hit me at cltv.com/GML. WGCI Afternoon Drive host UB Rodriguez is with us in 2 minutes. Keep it locked on Garrard McClendon Live.